Namaste. Though we don't need a special day to celebrate mothers, let's take this as an opportunity to remember the strong and visionary mothers Bharat Mata has seen. Be it in the Itihasa or the Purana or later history or even the contemporary periods, we have enough and more examples. Kaushalya, Sumitra, Sita, Kunti, Yashoda, Devaki, Anjani, Leelavati, Devahuti, Madalasa, Aryamba, Rani Lakshmi Bai, Jijabai, Moolavati, and so many more, and so many unknown too. Let us get to know some of them and be inspired by them. Queen Madalasa was a great mother mentioned in the Puranas. She was considered brilliant and spiritually strong. Any idea what she was known for? Her lullabies to her children. Right from the time they were born, when they were babies, she sang the essence of the Upanishads to them, rather than temporarily distracting them with toys and gadgets. My child, you are ever pure. A name is only an imaginary identity for you. This body is made of 5 elements, which is not you either. Various qualities you have are your imagination too. Then what could be the reason you cry for? Such was the lullaby to a baby. Growing up listening to such profound wisdom, all the 3 of her kids decided to seek moksha early in life. On the king's request, she taught the 4th child about the dharma of a king and made him a king. But later he also took up sannyas, and we think babies can't observe and understand much. Next, Sumitra, another strong queen mother from the Ramayana. When Rama had to leave for the jungle, Lakshmana decided to follow. Rama was clear that Lakshmana needed his mother's consent. When Lakshmana reached her chambers, Sumitra didn't have to hear even a word from Lakshmana. She said, "I am proud of you, my son. This is the right thing to do. Think of Rama as your father, Sita as your mother, and the forest is your Ayodhya. Remember 2 things. 1, go as a sevak, not as a younger brother. Else Rama and Sita will be pampering you and taking care of you rather than you serving them. Number 2, if I ever hear something happen to Rama, it should be after I hear something happen to you." Such was the mother of a soldier. The extent of sacrifice and clarity baffles us even today. And have you heard of Prahlada? Yes, the son of Hiranyakashipu. But nothing like him, right? How come he wasn't an asura like his dad? Because he was also the son of a devoted mother, Leelavati. She listened to the stories from Puranas and glories of God from Narad Rishi as and when she was pregnant with Prahlada. And this little child brought down Lord Narayana himself and made him take an avatara as Narasimha. Now let's come to more historic times. Jijabai, the mother who shaped one of India's greatest rulers, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. When Shivaji was a toddler, Jijabai took him to a room full of toys, of everything. He picked a wooden sword. The next day she rearranged the things, but Shivaji still chose the sword. And then after a few days, she took him back to the room, but this time she hid the sword. And the toddler was least interested in anything at all. So Jijabai identified Shivaji's Swadharma so early in life. She told him stories of glorious heroes, great heroes from the Purana, Itihasa, and grew him up as an emperor of virtue and courage. Rani Lakshmi Bai. When you hear the name, we recall a mighty heroine who is riding the horse, holding her child at the back, wielding her sword, shouting Jai Bhavani, right? When the British played foul and introduced the unjust doctrine of lapse, taking away our kingdoms, which didn't have a legal male heir, she didn't stand silent and watch. She fought the British, fled, hid, made strategic alliances and did everything possible to hold on to what was her son's right. The list goes on and on and on. Even in this contemporary age, great Indian moms make us what we are. Salutations to all these wonder women. Jai Hind.